Welcome back, everybody, to Onyx's Rambling Reviews. I got a new mic. I'm hoping it's actually recording through it. I'm gonna find out shortly. Today is less of a review and more of a this is better than that movie, because we had two movies come out in the past couple weeks that are kind of similar, yet vastly different. We had an amazing movie based on the book Three Bags Full. It was Sheep Detectives. And then we had this atrocity that came out, Animal Farm. Now, I do have a much older version of this movie. This is not the movie that came out this week, during that weekend. This is not that movie. This is honestly probably more accurate to the book. Here's the thing. I read that book. I had to for school back in 9th grade. I don't remember liking the book. But I do remember that there was a horse in there that loved sugar cubes, and that was a project that I did. I made a horse out of sugar cubes. And it is not the horse that is in the Angel Studios film. No, the horse that I did a little model out of sugar cubes of does not exist in the Angel Studios movie. There's supposed to be two horses. There's only one. And you know the worst part about this? This cast is amazing. You have Jim Parsons, Andy Serkis, Gatton, I do not know how to pronounce his last name. Matarazzo? He's Dustin in Stranger Things. But that's... You have Seth Rogen. There's just a bunch of really well-known people voicing for this movie. And it is honestly insane to me that they all signed on for this. Because that movie was an atrocity. There are points where I do see remnants of the book. There are. And then it goes off the rails with super futuristic tech and everything. And I don't remember that from the book. And the ending is completely different. Though I do think that is because Angel Studios wanted to give it a happy ending. And let's be real, the book is supposed to not be the best setting. So it kind of makes sense to make it a more happy. You're trying to appeal to families. The animation wasn't horrible. The voice acting was great. It's an atrocity and it is abhorrent. It is an insult to this book, in my opinion. Meanwhile, you also had Sheep Detectives come out. And that movie's amazing. I cried a little bit. I love that movie. I want to see that movie again so badly. It's so good. And it is a much better depiction of talking animals, even though it's really only sheep that talk. The sheep don't even talk in this movie, I don't think. I don't even know if there's sheep in this one. There's horse, there's donkey, there's chicken, there's pigs, there's cows, but the cows don't talk. And I don't remember. There are sheep. The sheep do talk. And, yep. The sheep in this one are much better. And it's much more wholesome. It definitely has a better message coming across than that. Plus, I do love Hugh Jackman. I'm going to be real with you all here. I went through a huge Hugh Jackman phase when I was younger. Never really got over it. I adore that man. But this, Three Bags Full, the Sheep Detectives, so good. The voice acting for that is great. And I cannot remember a single voice actor, honestly, and I hate that about me. But it was so good. And it was so cute, and it was just a wholesome little story, and it made me feel things. This one just made me feel anger. So, they're both oriented towards being a family movie. That's the thing. One of them's animated, one of them's semi-live action. It's live action, but you got CG sheep. Well, yeah, they're talking sheep, so it's not animated, but it's not all live action. It's different from that. This one has an amazingly stacked cast. This one, it has a great cast. I loved everybody in it. And Hugh Jackman's not even in it that much. No, this cast was fun. This cast was great. Voice acting was amazing. And we all become clouds. Well, sheep become clouds. People don't become clouds. They do bring that up. It's very... Plus, you have, like, the mystery, the murder mystery aspect in this. capitalism and how capitalism can be bad. And it is definitely going into like class differentiations, which that is an important thing to look into these days with the state of America. I will give it that. You see that happening here right now. Still a better movie. I would not recommend that movie to anyone. Not even my worst enemy. No. I will say it did get one almost laugh out of me at the very end. It's not worth seeing. And this is not on Angel Studios. I have my own opinions on them for personal reasons. But they are working on a movie of one of my favorite books. And if they ruin that for me, I will riot. But I know that the author is involved. So I have some faith that it'll actually be decent. I don't know, guys. I don't know. If you're gonna go see one of these family-oriented movies based on talking animals, go see Sheep Detectives. Do not go see Animal Farm. No matter what you think of that cast. And the only reason I am doing this video is because I put Animal Farm in my most anticipated movies, and I felt the need to talk about it because I was so mad about it. I wasn't actually going to do a movie. I was just going to be like, I watched this so I could say I did. And I could mention it later on in the year when I go over my list of most anticipated and how I thought about each of them. But then I saw Sheep Detectives and I'm like, this is a good comparison. And that's why we're getting this video. Go see Sheep Detectives. Great movie. Fabulous movie. I still need to read this book. I read that book long ago. I skimmed it. I had to buy it because I had to buy it because I didn't actually own it. And I wanted to skim it to make sure I wasn't forgetting certain things. Especially that other horse. No, I was not. I am not that crazy. I am slightly crazy. I will admit to that. I will. But I am not that crazy that I forgot that there was a second horse in this book. She does exist. Yeah. Sheep Detectives. Yes. Nice fuzzy wool sweaters. That's why I'm wearing this. It's actually a lot cozier than I thought it was. But also it's like 80 degrees outside, so I'm kind of melting right now. And I'm sorry if you can hear anything. I'm not sure how much this mic is picking up. My cat is doing something weird upstairs. I apologize for that. Don't go see this movie. Go see this one. That's all I really have to say on the matter. Yeah. My next video should be out later this week, and that will definitely be my Mortal Kombat 2 review. I watched that while I was on vacation. I considered recording on vacation. I did not. I didn't have a good space for it. I did take my notes. So I got my notes for that one. And I'm ready to do that review. And then it'll probably be Mando and Grogu. Mandalorian and Grogu. Unless I feel the need to talk about other movies between those two. I don't think I will. Maybe I have seen a couple movies that I might do some comparisons on and be like, this over this. I might do some more of these videos if people like them. Tell me what you think about this format in the comments below. I'm curious. I haven't tried one of these before. Also, I am considering at the end of the month doing a quick video about all the other movies that I watched this month, but I didn't do a full video on. Just like a quick breakdown of what I thought about them. And if you're interested in that, also please let me know. But until next time, which will be Mortal Kombat 2, I've been Onyx, you've been fabulous, and let's move on with our lives now. Bye! Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, that, please. Bye!